Look at that transitioning. You see that? Instantly comes back, man. Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. So we just did the review for the Moments Lala card, and now we're going to be doing a review for the Headliners Alex Telles card. Ladies and gentlemen, this card is going to be very good for you, right? I use his inform, and the only thing that his inform lacks is in physical presence from time to time, but he makes up for it with his high work rates and his pace with the shadow chemistry style. And I think it's going to be the same case with this card. However, with this card, if Porto wins 4 games in a row or he gets an inform, we're going to be talking about significant stat increases to pace, to the point where you could give him an anchor chemistry style and the card looks amazing, right? So with Alex Telles' card, you're looking at someone that is 5'11" height with high work rates, left-footed on the left side, which is obviously a personal preference. Not really a big guy on having the 5-star weak foot on the opposite side, obviously only due to personal preference, because there's some people who are very good at this game that do that in that game. But yeah, this card looks incredible, right? 213k. I don't know if he's 213k right now. We could check at the end of the episode exactly what he's at right now, because 213k, I'll even buy the freaking card, because FC Porto, you guys know how I am. Hugely sentimental with a meta concept to him. But in regards to the specific stats of the card, we're looking at a card that has good passing and decent dribbling stats for his general position. He's going to be playing the fullback position with 77 agility, 74 bounce, high dribbling stats in general, with the left foot on the left side with 5'11" height is going to be very nice. He has 84 composure, which is a good minimum for fullbacks as well. And then he's obviously got very good passing stats, so you'll be able to take first-time passes with him, controlled passes with him, and he'll be very good at doing those for your left or right cams in a 4-2-3-1, because that's my personal choice of formation. So the shadow chemistry style, again, I feel like it's a very similar situation to this card, because I feel like because of his high work rates, having essentially perfect pace is so huge on this card, and it makes a massive difference, because you can choose any playstyle of aggressively attacking or not aggressively attacking, right? Because of his high work rate. So if you play him on balance, you're going to be looking at a card that when he does push up, he's going to push back just as much, right? So I think the card's going to perform really well in game. The general instruction we will have on this card, because this is how we do fullbacks, is going to be balance instructions. So we're not going to be touching the instructions for the left back, but generally speaking, you guys know that all my fullbacks are on stay back while attacking. I'm going to be doing the same thing with this card, right? But generally speaking, balance instructions on his card is for you to test out what he's like attacking wise, and then seeing what he's like transitioning back wise, because stay back while attacking with good defensive stats is already a pretty generic thing that you can see that players are mostly going to be good at, right? It's more about what their attacking presence is like and how they transition back to be able to defend. That's very important, because defensively, I could already tell you this card's really good because his inform is really good. So this Headliners card is only going to be better. So we're going to get into a game, see how he plays. Hopefully he's a monster. All right, let's go check out what his dribbling is like on the ball. Oh, fake shots don't register all the time. You guys know how that works. But yeah, it's good enough for a fullback. It's good enough. I don't know if I don't remember if Kyle Walker has really low agility and balance, but there's something about that card off the ball movement wise where I just absolutely hate it. Good little play right there, and nice little goal with Griezmann. Nice, bro. This team, by the way, that he has is super fun to use. It's very balanced with the 4-2-3-1. The only players that I would specifically try to change is Antoine Griezmann and potentially Vidal, because I have him in the team just so I can specifically have certain players in the team for players to move a certain way. But yeah, the team moves really nicely. Conte is obviously brilliant in this game, so. Yeah, so you can see on stay back, or not stay back while attacking, but on balance instructions, it's the same situations as Kenny Lala. They will not occupy or overcommit that space unless it is open. So you see how, like, I'm still generally on that left side position. He kind of hesitated from pushing up, but when I started pushing to the bottom with Dembele, that's when he started to utilize that side space over there. So I'll show you guys an example right here. So if you're using Dembele, and you transition back to the bottom, that's when he starts to make that run upwards, right? That's when he utilizes that space upwards. And when that happens, right, the thing that's really good about that happening specifically, I should have done a power strike near post there, because like I said, finesse shots do not work that well until the patch comes out. Or maybe, I don't know, because right there, near post power is the way to go in this game. But like I said, in that situation, you can see that when you start transitioning downwards, that's when they go to utilize that empty space instantly, right? So we lose the ball here. You see that? See how it's transitioning? You see how he runs back? You see that high defensive work rate right there? That's what I'm talking about, man. It just gives you more options for fullbacks, dude, in regards to how you want them to play. That's why I love that work rate specifically. If both my fullbacks can be high so I can play however I want given the situation of the game, it's just the most ideal situation, right? Like if I force Alex Telles right here to make this run with the L1 command, right? And he starts doing that, that person goes to occupy him. So when that happens, you open up the space on that side, transition back into the middle, and you open up space in the middle after that, right? So that's why I love that work rate so much, because it just helps you in your general attacking play. So you see like how he doesn't commit, right? He does not commit because Dembele is always occupying that general position. Griezmann's going to score again, isn't he? Oh, hit the post again. Nice! Okay, so he's out of position again. So I'm not doing anything with him. Not doing anything. Transitioning really quickly. Starting to run right now, see? There it is. That's the high work rates right there. It's also important for high work rated players to have good stamina, because then it allows them to do that constantly throughout the game, right? Good passing stats allows him to pass the ball really nicely to Dembele. He's got great transitioning too, man. That acceleration boost on the card is very helpful for that too, so that he transitions even quicker. Oh, that's the Griezmann's left, yeah. Once you get it on his left foot, he'll score. It's everything else in regards to his right foot. This card on stay back while attacking is obviously going to be brilliant if you do end up using him in that way. Oh man, they don't count those as fouls because they don't fall. Look at that transitioning. You see that? Instantly comes back, man. Without the stay back while attacking. Like I said, the stay back while attacking, come back in defense. Two different things, my dudes. After all that running he's done in this game, let's see what his stamina looks like. His stamina is still perfectly fine. That's crazy. Nicely done there with Telles. Might be able to score off that now. Let's see what's up here. Opens up the space here on the top. Oh, he gets a tackle from behind. He even has good positioning, man. He understands how he should be blocking the other guy, so that was really good there. Nice play there. That was beautiful. Let me just say, man, Mbappe as a striker is absolutely filthy. I love him there, man. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the card. We're looking at a very, very good card here, ladies and gentlemen. The only problem that I have right now with this card specifically is that it went up by 30k, because this guy bought him when he was around 210k, and I was thinking even like, wow, that's actually like a pretty decent price, because he's from the Portuguese league. FC Porto is most likely going to win 4 games in a row, and honestly, because he takes the free kicks in his team, he could potentially score and get an inform card as well. So you're looking at significant boosts on the card for the rest of the year if he does get that inform, and not if, but they're most likely going to win the 4 games in a row. But yeah, I really enjoyed using the card. I think a Shadow Chemistry style is the best choice to give him just for now, because those high work rates with near perfect pace is just a beautiful thing to have on the card with those high work rates. I gotta keep emphasizing that, because it's such a huge thing on this card, because it allows you to attack and defend a specific way that you want to be able to play with him. The only thing that I'm missing on the card specifically that would have to be upgraded is physical presence, right? So because he's, you know, on 70 strength, I do notice that from time to time that he can get outbodied, but because he has the pace and decent aggression without the physical boost, he sometimes still gets ahead of the player because of how fast he is, right? So just want you guys to take that into consideration if you guys do end up getting the card. Really disappointed that he got to 240K. A lot of the headliners cards I've noticed and people have told me about their prices have actually gone up in price, which really sucks because I was about to get the card right now for 210K. 240K, I may have to wait. I don't really know how the market is, right? I'm not really the guy to ask for that, but I do want to get the card if he does get a little bit cheaper than that. Maybe when the hype dies down just a bit, we could potentially pick him up. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the review today. Got 3 reviews out today with Diego Costa, Kenny Lala, and Alex Tellez. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow for whatever it is they release tomorrow. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.